what would your guess be of the amount of like forces of good? Like how many Gondorians and Rohirrim were there? And then I'd also want to hear your guess of how many orcs there were, or bad guys, good guys versus bad guys. What do you think the numbers were?
I've absolutely no idea. I can't even remember. Is, like, for example, the number of Rohirrim, is that similar in the book as it is in the movie?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And does Theoden also say that it's less than half of what he had hoped for
in the book?
Yeah.
I don't know actually. Maybe
I can't remember. Man, I need to go back and reread. So obviously, then if that's similar, we know that there's around 6,000 Rohirrim. How many Gondorian army would be in the Gondorian army? I have no idea. Probably, like, I'd say 15,000 or something. I'd say in total probably 20,000 of on the good side. Am I anywhere close?
No, but you got the
Miles
the
off.
Rohirrim part right. So it's hard to judge. I don't think it says anywhere like how much there is definitely, but it does explicitly say that there are 6,000 Rohirrim. So that's
okay.
correct.
And is the Gondorian army just like tiny? Has it just been like
It's quite small, yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
in the book Atlas of Middle Earth, that's the one I got you, I think, for Christmas. The author Karen Wynne Fonstad estimates that a combined force of 5,250 men make up the Gondorian army and the men that arrive with Aragorn, making a total of 11,250. There it is in all of its glory.
Yeah.
Give us a look-see.
Yeah, give a little shout out to the people at home. The indispensable guide to the geography of the Hobbits, the Lord of the Rings, and the Silmarillion. There it is.
It's beautiful.
It's a lovely book.
It looks like a satchel or something.
It is actually a fantastic book. Yeah, I really enjoy perusing it from time to time. It's lovely.
Good. So there you go. There's about 11,250 in total combined Gondorians and Rohirrim, or maybe 11,000. I don't know, but it's around that number anyways. It's quite small.
Right. Okay.
So 11,250. Now it is expressed that the legions of Haradrim thrice outnumbered the Rohirrim, which is at least 18,000 men from Haradrim alone. And of course, they have their Mumakil as well, so they're worth at least 20 men, in my opinion. But
maybe more.
Yeah, so already Harad like greatly outnumbers all of Rohan and Gondor. And if we look at what Faramir says in Return of the King, Chapter 4, The Siege of Gondor, quote, "Today we may make the enemy pay 10 times our loss at the passage and yet rue the exchange." This is said before the Rohirrim reinforcements. So he suggests that if each of their 5,000 men could kill 10 of the enemy, they'd still be overrun. So this would go on to suggest that there is at least 50,000 in Sauron's army, which is made up of not just orcs and Haradrim, but also the forces of Rhûn and Khand from the southeast. So, I googled loads of different, or I found so many different things online of people saying there's actually between 75 and 80,000 orcs, and some people are like it's between 35 and 55, and
sure.
But I think seeing this exact quote boosts the argument for there being around 50,000.
I think that's interesting that you're saying, well, okay, minimum 50,000, but I think they're saying that if each person killed 10, then of those 5,000,
they'd still be overrun.
Then they'd still be overrun. So it's not just like, oh, if we killed them all, it'd be close. It's like, no, they'd still have a full army then left. Like, so there could be like, at least like another 10,000 left after that or something. So
of course, I said at least 50,000. So I think that has to be the minimum number. But it's pretty cool to think about. I don't know how many orcs there could be, and like. That's just Faramir saying words, like, and also how the hell does he know? He's looking at the front of their army. He's like, "Geez, there's at least 50,000 men." Men and orcs. Like,
we don't know too much about like Faramir's experience of actually being good at estimating numbers. Like maybe he's like Dougal from Father Ted. He's like, I don't Ted. I reckon there's about 1 million out there.
Yeah. Or Homer when he's looking at the stars and asked to count how many there are, and he's like, "I'd say there's about 2." Again, like when Faramir is first looking at the orcs at the front lines, like maybe half the army could still be back in Mordor, still trying to leave. So I don't know, there could be a lot more.